when it is passing by on a lake doesn't try to hold it. और I give you another example. मैं आपको दूसरा उदाहरण देता हूँ कि जब आप आईने के सामने खड़े हैं तो आईना कहता है कि आज तो बड़े अच्छे लग रहे हो, थोड़ी देर और रुक जाओ, मतलब लुकिंग वेरी स्मार्ट, ये नया शर्ट कहाँ से खरीदा, बड़े अच्छे लग रहे हो, कहता है? नहीं कहता। या भूतनी बन के जाओ तो मिरर थोड़ी कहता है कि जाओ यहाँ से, भूत लग रहे हो, मतलब that attitude is required. Non-judgmentalness, to see as it is. One have to become the mirror, not the CCTV also. In the CCTV camera also it is, but it is holding no. You can go back and see. There is no memory in the mirror. You see. What has happened. Yesterday you were looking very nice, perfectly okay. Today you are looking like a ghost. कोई बात नहीं. So this is the thing. Then mind is a conveyor belt. At airport you would have seen, no? So it is keep on moving, you see. That is. But that is the what. Similarly, the clouds in the sky, they come and go. Sometimes they become more, sometimes they become less. And sky is not visible. हमको आसमान नजर नहीं आता, लेकिन आसमान कभी खोता नहीं है, मतलब बादल जैसे ही छट जाते हैं, नीला आकाश फिर से प्रकट हो जाता है. तो उसी तरह से हमारे मन के आकाश में विचारों के, भावनाओं के, यादों के, सपनों के, कल्पनाओं के बादल आते और जाते हैं. और उनको आप पकड़ नहीं सकते, मतलब और ये रियलिटी है. आप चाहो तो इतनी कोशिश कर लो, जो मुमकिन नहीं है वो मुमकिन नहीं है. और इमोशन जो है वो एक फ्लोटिंग लीफ की तरह से हैं, जो इधर से उधर चल रहते हैं और अंत तक लास्ट में जो है किनारे पर आकर इकट्ठे हो जाते. अर्ज सर्फिंग इज ए वेरी गुड कॉन्सेप्ट, दैट इज की जो कि माइंडफुलनेस के संदर्भ में बहुत ही प्रासंगिक है. आप लोगों ने कभी न कभी कोई व्रत किया होगा, उपवास किया होगा. तो वो क्या है? वो हमारी एबिलिटी जो है, मतलब टू टॉलरेंस द हंगर which you are experiencing, the urge to eat, no? But we are mentally prepared, we are psychologically prepared. Body may feel the hunger, but you say, no, I am not going to eat. In that, what you are doing is that you are not allowing the wave of earth to ride you. You ride. That very principle has been utilized in addictive behaviors and in the substance abuse. Like the craving is everywhere. Like you have like 3-4 hours, if you are not allowed to see your phone, you will have a strange urge to see it. You have to do मोबाइल उपवास कि मोबाइल महाराज आपको हम नहीं देखेंगे, भी तो नहीं देखते हैं. तो important component. Then let go attitude, जाने भी दो यार, वर्षों पहले एक फिल्म आई थी, तो वो वाला नजरिया कि nothing is to hold and nothing to take. मतलब ये कि हो गया हो गया. Not to take things seriously. Even if your duty is or anything, what you are supposed to do, it sincerely. Hmm? Don't be serious in studying. Be sincere. Being sincere is enough. गंभीर होने की जरूरत नहीं है लाइफ में, लंबे चेहरे लगाने की जरूरत नहीं है. जरूरत है वो है संजीदगी की, एक ईमानदारी की, क्योंकि हम संजीदगी से पढ़ाई करेंगे. अगर हम सीरियस होकर पढ़ाई करेंगे टेंशन बढ़ जाएगा. तो there is an opposite of the mindfulness is the mindlessness. So that is the happens. You are being introduced to something and someone, and after that you find you have forgotten them. You move from one room to another room, and then you realize why I have come here. Because by the time you came and walked, you have forgotten what thing I am supposed to pick up. Whether it is your study room or the kitchen, when that is. Then you eat when you are not hungry. Because it is complimentary breakfast. So पैसा वसूल मतलब. So eat when you are hungry, when your body feels like otherwise. Ask your body. Freak about being late when you are stuck in a traffic jam. I have observed people will start talking. What is this country? What are our politicians? They take too much toll trip, but they don't care about the traffic. This and all. Why you are getting freaking? ट्रैफिक तो क्लियर नहीं हो जाएगा ना. बहुत लोग तो वहाँ ट्रैफिक में अटके हैं और वो जो हॉर्न है उसको अलग बजा रहे हैं. And you drive or you walk for some time and you don't know what happened on the way. That is the mindlessness. So very different. You see, it is not a mysterious thing to be aware. Meditation is not a thing only for the rishis and munis, which has been thought earlier, only for the sannyasis. Mindfulness is not trying to relax. You see, relaxation do happen, but it is not essential. You see. With the mindfulness, you may become aware about your subconscious processes, and you may. But generally, people become relaxed. But it is not a goal. Then, though it has come from spiritual and religious tradition, but we are using it as a method. And some authors call it, what we are practicing is secular mindfulness. It is not like monks practice. That is part and part, that is their life, you see. So we are using the clinical models, you see, not those models which are being practiced in monasteries. And mindfulness is not difficult, it is difficult. And you require practice. Mindfulness is not emptying the mind of the thoughts. By observing or mindfulness approach. And MRI studies has been done in that is, and they have provided evidence that even larger gray matter volumes in right orbitofrontal cortex. That is, this cortex is very important because it is responsible for emotion regulation and planning and obsessive compulsive disorders. Intervention incorporating mindfulness training, that is MBSR, MBCT, mindfulness integrated CBT, mindfulness integrated RBT, dialectical behavior therapy was the first one where Lillenham has adopted uh, mindful training to regulate the emotions. And acceptance and commitment therapy is one of the very effective therapies and a complete therapy, and which involves mindfulness as a key component. Then metacognitive therapy, then emotion regulation therapy. There are many other therapies where mindfulness has been. Function of mindfulness and well-being. So one by one, that is, these are the 6 mechanisms, and quickly we will go through. Acceptance, that is, to accept the thing as are. So people during the stress do not accept their cognitive intuition. जब कभी भी हम तनाव में होते हैं तो हम हमारे इमोशंस को स्वीकार नहीं करते. माइंडफुलनेस कहती है कि जो जैसा है वैसा उसको स्वीकार करो. ये वाली जो अप्रोच है वो जो है वेलबींग में, मतलब फिजिकल एंड साइकोलॉजिकल वेलबींग में पहले काम करती है, और अल्टीमेटली to detach from your own thoughts and emotion is part of spirituality in order to experience the bliss generated by our real being, that is our consciousness. And so acceptance is to accept whatever happening within you without trying to change and escape from them. Hence, training in mindfulness will help the people in enhancing the well-being. Then exposure, and so the mindfulness involves exposure. In behavior therapy, we have exposure-based techniques, and that is all like systematic desensitization is also involve exposure. Graded exposure, that is for the where people experience fear or the anxiety, and there is a concept of experiential avoidance. What is experiential avoidance? We do not want to experience negative emotion. But people are okay with the anger when it is occurring. After the anger, they may experience, oh no, I should have not become angry, or I don't, to become angry is not good. So we don't want to experience. So actually we avoid experience of the negative emotion, not the situation. Like for example, a person with social anxiety would feel anxious in this hall when we are there. But when nobody is here, he would not feel anxious. So he is not avoiding the hall. He is basically avoiding that experience of anxiety which occurs when one is here in this hall, when other people are there in presence of the other human beings. So we have the tendency of wanting and maintain the good mood, that is positive emotions only. Don't want the negative. Meetha meetha cup and sota sota soup. That is proverb describe that. If ये वाले जो proverb है, आप ये ध्यान रखिए. So this is I have covered. Cognitive change. The cognitive change which occur is metacognitive in nature. Hmm? Because we have positive beliefs about our thoughts. In generalized anxiety disorder, people have positive beliefs about worry. Worry is good. If I don't worry, how I will plan? Hmm? These are the positive beliefs about the worry. And similarly, people have negative belief about the worry. Hmm? So these beliefs are to be recognized and to think about the thinking. Whatever you are thinking about your thinking is metacognition. You understood? Hmm. Few years back, there was one tagline of advertisement. What an idea, Sarji. Hmm. Many of you would have heard. उसका क्या मतलब होता है कि ये जो थॉट है वो एक आइडिया के बारे में कमेंट है. So the idea about the idea is metacognition. And similarly, how you feel about your emotion and what emotion they generate. If you become angry, and anger is a mood, and after anger you feel guilty. That is meta mood. Yeah? The mood about the anger. So this is the cognitive change which occurs. When you understand yourself more, you feel you may handle your life better, you plan better, and you try to avoid unnecessary hassles in life. You take precaution. So self-management it helps. Then relaxation, I said that it causes relaxation response, but it is not our aim. But so if you take the conclusion, then that is, research has shown that majority of people who went through mindfulness-based treatment programs report lasting reduction in both physical and psychological symptoms. Their attitude, behavior undergo deep positive changes that are rooted in a less conflicted perception of self, others, and the world. This results in an increased ability to cope effectively with both short-term and long-term stress situations. Mindfulness changes, enhances physical, psychological, and spiritual well-being. Therefore, mindfulness meditation and therapeutic programs based upon its basic assumptions and practices can be used effectively in the treatment of a wide range of mental and physical health problems. So, this is the lecture, and if time permits, I can demonstrate. Otherwise, okay, no problem.
Thank you for sharing your expertise, sir. The depth and clarity that we all have got from your session is amazing. I'm certain that the session has moved the needle on our understanding of mindfulness forward. Now, I would like to request Professor Naveen Kumar, sir, Department of Community and Family Medicine, AIMS Jodhpur, to felicitate Dr. Mahendra Prakash Sharma. I would also request Dr. Praveen Chand, Deputy Department of Hindi, JNU, to join him. Thank you so much, sir. Now I would like to request Dr. No,
We have
Dr.
Sampadanand.
Sampadanand Mishra, sir, Professor and Founding Director,
Wait,
Center.
wait. He will be joining us online. Let him join.
समझिए तो डायरेक्ट चल रहा है इसमें नेट की जरूरत नहीं इसमें है लिंक क्रिएट कर दिया आगे ये चल रहा है डायरेक्ट कनेक्ट हो तो आप वाले तो नहीं
Use this session by Smith because provide take benefit of that.
वो वाली चीज ये बंद ऊपर वाले बंद बोलो तो सही जल्दी से बोलना है तुम्हारा आगू इसे ऊपर वाले भी करो ठीक है
भैया एक लाइट ऑन
थोड़ा आप वाले जुड़ेंगे देखिए हम मेरी मेल आईडी सब कनेक्ट हुआ ये डाला ये आप कनेक्ट करो आप वाली डाल देता हूँ मेल आईडी कौन सी चल रही है उसे मैं उसे दिया